Welcome to musicmovement.com, and today marks our 100th video, and I want to thank you all for subscribing and sticking to this channel to learn and better yourself for your music career. Today we're going to speak more on how to get your music placed in films. So I have this method I've used in the past, and I wanted to share with you all. Now, getting your music licensed in film is a wonderful thing. It not only brings you more potential fans because they'll hear your music, you'll be credited and all that good stuff in this film. And it's just, of course, you get money from it. Now, there are, of course, major motion pictures and independent films. And both of them are totally fine. Of course, a major motion picture, a major film would be a huge leap to get into. And but you got to be pretty well known or know somebody or be on a major label for that a lot of times. But I mean, you know, it's not impossible, but it's very unlikely that an average indie artist will make it into a major film soundtrack. But indie films are out there, and there's tons of them, always out there in production. Now, how do you talk to somebody about this? Well, a lot of times there'll be a person who is in charge of music, like a music director type person or things like that, and you will need to talk to them to see if they need music. Now, there's a couple ways this works, because there's usually a soundtrack with music that is either was in the film or just music that goes along with the premise of the film. And we've all bought soundtracks, and there's a lot of great songs on them. Some of them might not have been in the movie, but they still are on the soundtrack. Now, you know, you could do stuff like that, or a lot of these music directors for films need background music, ambiance music. They might need stuff like there's a scene in a club, and they want this type of music for this type of scene playing in the club, and that's where you could get in. Or even just like, you know, instrumental type scary music where there's a scene or where it wants to keep people on edge, things like that. The best way to go is to try to get independent film people to notice you and people you can talk to. Once you get your foot in the door with one of them, then that's great, because they might work with you again for their next film, or they might recommend you to another indie film production. So now, one of the things that I like to do to get info is, I'm sure you all have heard of imdb.com. IMDb is the International Movie Database. It's online, and it lists all kinds of amazing things like films. Every film you could ever think of is on there. Then it'll list like the cast, what it's about. There'll be like trivia about the film and things like that. And it's just a really great website to go to check out film stuff. Now, the site is free, but they have something called IMDb Pro, and it's right on the site. You could check it out, and you could sign up. I think it's like $20 a month, but you know, you could do it for like a year, or you could go month by month. Now, this is what I've done in the past. I have gotten a month. Just 1 month, $20. And when you have Pro, they have this section that lists upcoming movies in production, pre-production, post-production, all that good stuff. It'll list the movie's cast. It'll list what production company is doing it. A lot of times where it's being filmed. And a lot of times there'll be either a phone number to the company or an email address, sometimes both. And it's a long list of films. It's amazing. It's great information, and you can use that. Now, you take that info, you call the company that's doing it, or send an email and ask, who do I speak to get my music to be considered for this film? And a lot of times they'll tell you. Sometimes they don't get back to you, but most of the time someone will. They'll tell you, and it's just a great way to try to get licensing going for your music. So it's IMDb Pro. So you just go to imdb.com, check out the Pro section. You have to get a subscription, obviously, to get this info, but it's there, and it's a great way to get your name out there and to start talking to people to try to get your music in films. So check that out. Like I said, a lot of times I would just do it for 1 month, and then I'd get all the info I needed for that month, and then I'd cancel the subscription so it wouldn't charge me again the next month. But it's totally up to you if you want to keep it for as long as you want. A lot of times there'll be coupon codes too. Like say you get 1 month, then you drop it for a while, you cancel. A couple months down the line, they'll send you like a coupon code, like, okay, you get 1 month free if you buy a month type thing. So it's kind of nice. Or they'll give you a week free to try to get you to come back. So look out for those. So check it out. It's just another great way to try to get your music out there, to get you to make money. This is your career. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Again, this is our 100th video, and I want to thank you all for checking me out every video. Your comments are great. Please keep it up. Don't forget to check down below in the info section, descriptions and all that. We have lots of websites listed for great tools to help you with your music career. Don't forget, if you haven't yet, get your 100 free spins at Jango.com. There's a link down there for new Jango artists. Click the link and it'll set you up to get 100 free spins at Jango.com. It's like a Pandora, and it's a great vehicle to get your music heard by potential fans. There's a lot of great other links down there that you should check out. Great ebooks you can download that'll help you out, I guarantee it. And we shall see you next video.